for a change, let's talk about chemotherapy. Observation. Because brother died also of cancer year 2008. So, you know, I just want to share, during my grandfather's time, there's no doctors yet, no pharmacy yet, and he gets sick, they only using herbal medicine or herbal medications. And during his time, during the time of my grandfather, most of people reach age 90 until more than 100 years old. And there's no doctor yet that time, during his time. And also there's no pharmacy. So when they get sick, they're only using herbal medicine. So, to be honest with you guys, I don't really to prolong human life, to cure the cancer, maybe. Undergo chemotherapy. But if you believe in chemotherapy, if chemotherapy, really helps, more people died than recovering, right? And Judge Frank Caprio, he's a popular judge even here in the Philippines, and he's very kind, nice. Before he passed away 3 days ago, maybe a week ago, he also undergo chemotherapy. That's why I don't really believe, in my own observations, own experiences, because of chemotherapy 2 times. It helps a little bit to prolong his life, to cure the cancer. No, I don't believe that. Because if chemotherapy really helps the cancer patient or cancer patients, why more people? There's no doctors yet, no pharmacy, and when they get sick, the only medicine they're using the pot. During his time, most of people reach 90 to more than 100 years old. Imagine that. So, through my own experience, because of my uncles, aunties died of cancer, and also my only brother died of cancer, I stopped believing, I stopped believing of chemotherapy. Chemotherapy is a waste of money. You're just wasting your money. So, for me, if many years ago, like during my grandfather's time, there's no doctors yet, no pharmacy yet, try, maybe we should try a herbal medicine, right? Because chemotherapy is a waste of money. How many people died after even they undergo? I mean, how many people died in this world even they undergo chemotherapy? Maybe millions already. And they're spending a lot of money. Their family spending a lot of money, thousands of money, or let's say millions of money. But still, chemotherapy didn't help them. Can't help. It can help, as I said, it can help a little bit. Like my own brother, we found out he had leukemia or cancer of the blood after his college. But according to the doctor, um, cancer is really what you call this a dangerous uh, type of illness. You will only the doctor can only. It's really advisable. I mean that we need to undergo physical healthy or not. So yearly checkup is really advisable. So important. And back to the chemotherapy, I stopped believing cancer, leukemia. That's the cause of my only brother's death, leukemia, and two of my uncles died of prostate cancer, and also one of my uncle, the eldest brother of my mother, died of brain cancer after his chemotherapy. So, guys, I hate to say this, but chemotherapy cannot really help. It's a waste of money. It's a waste of money because, as I said, 8 of my family died of cancer. All of them undergo of chemotherapy. It helps. Yeah, helps little bit, just a little bit. Can help also any diseases or illness, any kinds of diseases or illness. So why you need a doctor if you have cancer, right? And as I said, during the time of my grandfather, there's no doctor yet, no pharmacy, no medicines. The only medicines they're using that time during the time of my grandfather, herbal medicine. And my grandfather 3 years old when he died year 2001. Hello, brothers, Abdallah Musa, visiting my live stream. Thank you so much for being here. And guys, please subscribe to the channel of my brother Sid. And of course, my channel, guys. Subscribe and share. Thank you so much. So, I don't know why still many people believe in chemotherapy. Their brother, their sister, their mother, their dad or uncle, aunties who have cancer. No, it can only helps a little. But to stop the cancer or to have, you know, to have more years to live, no, it's not true. So chemotherapy is a waste of money. It's better if you have, for me, I hope not. Cancer is only an example. I will never ever go to the doctor to have or to undergo chemotherapy. Better to buy a herbal medicines than to undergo chemotherapy, because it's not only a waste of money, it's also uh, chemotherapy is also painful. According to my only brother who died year 2008, he died of cancer. Very painful. Chemo. Grandparents reach, if you have a grandparents and they reach 90 years old or more than 100 years old during their time, and they reach that age, so why you should not try a herbal medicines, right? You know, this only this only my advice to those people who are watching my live stream right now, or to those people who can watch this video. That's why please share this video, guys, because chemo, so many people who have cancer more, but still they died. Why should you need to undergo chemotherapy if it cannot really help, right? If it cannot really help. So, better to try a herbal medicine, at least affordable, very painful. So, I hope all the people can realize that chemotherapy cannot really help. Only helps little. But to stop the cancer or to live more years or many years in this earth, I hope the chemo will be stopped, because it cannot really help. I hope it's the doctor will not advise to the patient to undergo chemotherapy if it cannot really help. Right, guys? Well, I think it's part of their business, right? It's part of the doctor's business. Why they advise the patients, the cancer patients, to undergo chemotherapy so that, they can have money. They can get more money. Right? Do you think doctors truly cares if you have cancer? No. If they truly cares, why many people died of cancer? to undergo here in the Philippines to undergo chemotherapy, I think you need 100 or more, maybe more than, because that time when my only brother undergo chemotherapy, that's 2007, 2008. It's that time is only, no, it's not only, because it's still big amount of money, 80,000 pesos that time. So I'm only thankful that my uncles, my aunties help, so that my only brother that time can under 1 year after his chemotherapy. After 1 year, he died. So for me, chemotherapy is not really advisable. Better to buy herbal medicines than to undergo chemotherapy, because it's a waste of money. Not only a waste of money, very painful, but still, Earth, in this planet called Earth, in this in this world, I mean. So, yeah. Ako, in Tagalog, magsasalita ako ng Tagalog kasi naubusan na naman ako ng English. Business, negosyo lang yun eh. Negosyo lang. Yung chemotherapy, negosyo lang yan ng mga doctors. Wala naman silang pakialam kung pag namatay ka sa cancer eh. May pakialam ba sila? Hindi naman nila, masisiguro na habang buhay, mabubuhay ka. Habang gusto mo pang mabuhay, pagkatapos mong ma-undergo ng chemotherapy, hindi nakakatulong. Nakakatulong konti. I mean, okay, I just want to clarify. Chemotherapy only helps little. Just little. Pero hindi talaga siya nakakatulong para mapahaba pa ng marami yung buhay mo. Mas marami pa rin. 95% of people who are undergo of chemotherapy died. 5% lang in my own research. 5% lang yung mga tao na na-undergo ng chemotherapy na nabuhay. 95% died. At yung iba na yun, milyonis yung ano, lalo na yung mga mayayaman na merong cancer. Milyonis yung na-spend nila na pera. They spent millions of pesos. But still, they died. So what's the point? So, if during the time of our great grandparents or grandparents, when they get sick, they only using a herbal medicine, they only taking 100 years old. Why we cannot try that? Right? Why the people cannot try that? Than to depend on chemotherapy. And mas marami pa rin ang namamatay. More people died after chemotherapy than recovering. Kaysa yung, this is only an example. I will never ever go to the doctor to undergo chemotherapy. Grandparents' time, there's no doctors yet, no pharmacy yet. The only medicines they have during that time, herbal medicines. Yung mga dahon-dahon, yung mga roots na mga herbal. Pero tingnan mo, Dumating sila sa edad na 90 years old, 100 years old, more than 100 years old. My father, my grandfather died 103 years old. The father of my father, my lolo, he died age 103 years old. At hindi yun bihira yun uminom ng gamot. Hindi siya sanay na uminom ng gamot kasi nga nasanay sila sa kanilang nanay at tatay noon na herbal yung pinapainom sa kanila. So, yun, herbal medicine lang talaga yung iniinom niya. Gumagaling naman siya sa herbal. So bakit yung mga tao, bakit hindi natin i-try? Why we should not try a herbal medicine than to depend to the doctor? Especially, for example, if you have a family who have cancer, why you should go to the doctor? Why you should depend to the doctor or to depend the chemotherapy if it cannot really help, right? You're just wasting your money. For me, chemotherapy is just a waste of money. More people died. Still more people died of chemotherapy than recovering. Mas marami pa rin namamatay na mga tao na nakapag chemotherapy na kaysa gumagaling. Mag-research kayo. You can do your own research. How many people died in this world? Even they undergo chemotherapy. As I said, eight of my family died of cancer because father's side and mother's side, we have cancer, diabetes, and also high blood. So we have that in our family, father's side and mother's side. That's why I really took care. I really taking care of myself. I really took care. I take care of myself. I go to the gym because we have that kind. Better to depend. Better to take a herbal medicine. Because as I said, many times during my grandparents' time, there's no doctors yet, no pharmacy yet, and the all halaman, yung mga pinapakuluan na mga gamot, yung gamot ba, yung roots ng mga halaman. Pero look at them during their time. They reached 90 to more than 100 years old. Any types of illness, any kinds of illness. So, ano bang purpose ng mga doktor na yan? Hindi naman talaga sila nakapagpapagaling ng mga pagaling, kunti, nakakatulong kunti, pero hindi talaga yung as in para katulad ng cancer, kasi yung cancer mahirap talaga gamutin. Okay lang yung mga sakit na mabilis gamutin. Pero paano naman yung mga cancer? How about the cancer? Kasi yan talaga ang cancer is so dangerous kind of illness or disease. Yun talaga, ang cancer talaga ang mahirap gamutin. So kung meron kang cancer, for me, kung meron cancer, kung pamilya mo, or may kapatid ka, or may brother ka na may cancer, or sister, or mama, papa mo na may cancer, or tita, or auntie mo na may cancer, bumili ka ng herbal. Buy a herbal medicine. Don't to accept the advice of your doctor that your patient should undergo chemotherapy. Nakakatulong nga ng konti. Helps a little. Yes, chemo helps a little, but it cannot really help so that you can have more years in this world. So, As I said, kung ako may cancer ako, no way. Hindi ako magpapa-undergo sa chemotherapy. No way. Bibili ako ng herbal kasi nga, yung lulo ko nga, yung mga lululula ko noon namatay nga na edad nila 90 hanggang more than 100 years old. So bakit itatry? Bakit hindi ko itatry? Di ba? Yung herbal medicine. Hindi ako hindi ako nagpapa-discourage dito sa mga taong nanonood. More people died after chemotherapy than recovering. So you can do your own research, guys. You can do your own research. If you don't want to believe in me, you can do your own research. How many people died? Even the other they died. And I have also an example. Chris Aquino. Chris Aquino is the youngest daughter of Benigno Aquino and Corazon Aquino, ex-president here in the Philippines. And Cory Aquino, she died also of cancer. And his son, Benigno Aquino, Noynoy Aquino, is also an ex-president before. He died also of cancer. They are not only popular because they are working in a government. They become president, right? They are also billionaire. Yes, they are billionaire. How many times they undergo chemotherapy? But still, chemotherapy didn't help them to survive. Only helps little bit. I just want to clarify. Helps little bit. But to have more years in this world, no. And Chris Aquino, the daughter of late President Corazon Aquino, she have complicated illness. I think she have 4 or more than 4 doctors, but still, until now, she's still suffering of her complicated illness, like autoimmune disease, if I'm not mistaken, and she have many kinds of illness or disease. I think 5 or 6. And she have many doctors because she's a billionaire. So, bakit ka magdidepend sa isang doktor kung hindi naman talaga makapagpagaling sa iyong sakit? Why you should depend on the doctor if they cannot really help to stop your illness or disease, right? You're just wasting your money. So for me, better to try a herbal medicine. At least it's affordable, right? Than to depend to the doctor, right? And we cannot really help you to stop or to heal you or to stop your, whatever kinds of diseases you have. Because there's no doctors yet, there's no pharmacy yet. The only medicines they have are herbal medicines. So you shouldn't try a herbal medicines, right? That's only I can say. Talent supporters. Okay, I'll make you a moderator here. So imagine that 8 of my family died of cancer. All in this world? No, it's not true. So, okay, that's it. Thank you so much for being here, guys. And, yeah, depende sa inyo kung gusto niyo ng chemotherapy, pero para sa akin, even they undergo chemotherapy than people who are recovering. So, depende na sa inyo yan. Kasi ako, hindi ako naniniwala sa chemo-chemo na yan. It's a waste of money. It's better to buy herbal medicines. Okay. So, see you again in my next live stream, guys. Next time. And please subscribe also the channel of my boss, Phil and Mike. FIL dash AM, of course, Mike, MIKE. And also his second channel, a retired truck driver in the Philippines.
Movie uploading tomorrow.
Okay, and he have movie upload to be upload tomorrow. And okay, thank you so much once again. Alfredo Pagibitan, Shasha channel, and also Brother Sit Soksokontia. It's really hard to pronounce your name. And who else here? Mia Florencio. Thank you. And also to my silent supporters. I think my silent supporters, because they are scared to write a comment, maybe if they are not trolls, maybe bashers. That's why they are scared to write a comment here, but it's okay. Okay. Thank you so much once again, and be safe, guys. Be safe, take care always. God bless you all and your family, and good night to all my friends abroad, and have a great day. Bye for now.